Oh,
Thanks.
we're live.
Thanks,
Hello,
Ben.
I'm so
Give
sorry
it
we're
a hug.
so late.
I got you.
It's all my fault.
Someone has to hug.
You know, tech
Someone's
problems.
got a hug tonight.
This is our Starfinder series, The Best. We're back, baby. We're back after a big break. We had a fireside chat. That was lovely. That was nice.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good time.
And then I got the flu.
And then you got
So-
the flu. Yeah. A lot of people have
Cheers
been
to
sick.
that.
Even in our other show, Silvistead, a lot of people getting ill. But that's life. That happens, right? Yeah, this is our Starfinder series, The Vast. We're back, baby. And I will introduce who I am in a moment. But listen, we've got all these people here, all these lovely faces in absolutely no particular order. If you want to say who you are and who you're playing, that might be a bit tricky for some of us. Starting with Ben.
Oh, me! Wow. Okay. Hi, I'm Ben. I play TJ, who's just doing his best and is alive. So, yeah.
Hell yeah. Katie.
Hey, that's me. I play Skrank. It's me. And that Skrank is a gender fluid Isoki technomancer, aka space rat magician mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
That's me, and I wear adorable overalls. That's part of my headcanon now. Thank you so much for that, Beth. That was Beth.
And special guest, Beth.
It's me. I'm the special guest. We'll see for how much longer. I'm definitely, well, Kivari is definitely alive and okay.
Hell yeah. And we usually do a big little scenario here where we test the willpower of all the players. But tonight I scrambled because of tech issues and I forgot to put one together, but we've got one. We've got a good one that I just came up with. Fuck, marry, kill. Okay, fuck, marry, kill. Chard, Odyssey 9, Web.
Oh, that's easy. That's easy street.
Chard,
Easiest thing
Odyssey
ever.
9,
So sad.
Web, fuck, marry,
You're
kill.
going fucking hard tonight, dude.
Fuck, marry, kill.
If your answer is anything other than Mary Odyssey 9, we're gonna have beef.
Yeah.
Mary Odyssey 9,
You got
fuck
it,
Web.
Mariana.
kill Chard.
I have to second this. Web with all those mechanical arms, you're not gonna fuck that?
Do
Yeah, you're
I?
gonna
Whoa,
fuck
whoa, whoa. Maybe TJ doesn't want to
That's
ride the electric train.
Ben, that is
Maybe
that
he
is
wants
I
to
was
say-
gonna say the electric chair.
That's electric. It's fight. No, I don't.
Oh no.
That's the best.
I don't know.
my
No, because like.
Welcome to the vast. If you don't fuck that electric spider, you're out.
Does the chair
welcome
stay in the bed? That's
The chair
the real
stays
question.
on.
The cheers.
Chair
Oh
stays on.
God!
You're
No,
not
that's a
in
lot. I mean, the web is that where I'm at? Is we just?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
lots
don't
to
know.
In the
explore.
web.
You can
That's
marry.
a lot.
You can marry Chard.
I could marry Chard,
Yeah, you could.
You
but I
could.
want to live my mafia lifestyle. So
There you go. Make the right choice, Ben. Make the
Join
right
us.
choice.
I guess I'm. What if
Fuck
I just
that
marry?
Spider-Man.
What if I married the Spider-Man
The
instead?
spider them.
Fuck Dr. Octopus, right?
Spider
That's who he is.
I could be
Spider-Man.
married. I could be a little house husband as TJ, getting all the mechanical stuff done for his evil business. Like that could also be on the table.
Mm-hmm.
On the
But we are
table.
killing Chard. I'm glad.
Yeah, we gotta kill Chard.
Cruel.
No matter what, we're killing
Chard.
Chard.
Cruel and
right?
unusual.
Justin, what would you do?
Same choice.
Yeah.
There we go.
Unwilling to marry
We're all-
what's crazy.
Well, what we know about us is that we're all kinky fuckers.
This is not how I wanted to find out about this information. About myself. This is not what I woke up to today. Like, you know what? About 12 hours, you're going to have a question. And it's going to reveal a part of you that you didn't know you had until
on the
then.
There we go.
On the internet.
Find something new about yourself to love.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
really my goal every day this year.
And that could be
Today.
churred.
Today. Fuck that spider guy.
Could be churred.
Ooh.
Incredible. Well, with all of that out of the way, hey, last session was spicy. It was pretty spicy. We had our big old combat aboard the wreck of Iomede's Blessing, which is the Knights of Galarion ship, battleship from 300 years prior, when the Eoxian mages tried to lay siege to Absalom's station and failed. Got turned away by Absalom and its allies, but this ship was wrecked and eventually kind of floated around for 300 years and eventually was founded and merged into Makestation as other ships were just kind of tacked on and around there. It seemed like Brash, one of the shifty youths, was running with a sliver of starstone, and it had awakened the previously dead corpse fleet and some dead Knights of Galarion. The two other shifty teens, Frath and Gin, accompanied you, worried about their friend. You found yourselves immediately surrounded. Brash was behind these massive metal doors. TJ and Rick made for a computer that was nearby as you entered the scene, while both Kivari and Skrank leapt down to the lower level of the ship. Kivari took on a horde of skeletal remnants from a war long past, all the while giving in to a strange sensation prickling away at their mind, while Skrank fell flat on their face. just flat on their face. Kivari 1v1'd a giant bone golem, who by some miracle managed to miss most of their fucking attacks. Truly, so many misses. TJ rolled crazy high on a roll to hack the onboard computer of this old ship, opening up the doors and revealing all of the areas on board this ship. Skrank unleashed fiery attacks, taking out a whole horde of skeletons all at once. But things got spicy as a mage took Skrank out. Kivari rushed to the rescue, but not before Frath and Gin used their own bodies to protect Skrank. Skrank got back on their feet. TJ sent Rick down to help the crew, and together with Kivari, they took out the commander of the corpse fleet. Kivari, however, felt the consequences of her newfound power through giving in to the sword's wishes, her veins bursting out with this fiery orange glow as they crawl up her neck, her eyes releasing this fiery glow and smoke pouring out of her mouth and nose as she hit the ground unconscious. The air is hot, heavy, unwavering, but all-encompassing. You suck the air into your lungs, but it feels like you're drowning. Every breath takes all of your energy, but you trudge on, dragging your feet through the sand. You look down at a shackle around your ankle and trace it to someone ahead of you. A figure tied to a figure, tied to another, tied to another, all marching in line. Massive six-legged beasts flank either side, reddish-brown fur, somewhat flat faces with small tusks, each with a demonic-looking soldier riding them, vicious blaster rifles in hand. A heavy drumbeat echoes all around. You push your feet through the sand, struggling with every step. Your right hand holds some kind of pickaxe. Others hold the same. Catch your reflection on the metal of the tool, and it flickers for a moment, but settles. It's you, Kivari. You look worn down, dehydrated, overworked, exhausted. The line stops, and you all turn towards an embankment. The time to work has begun. Your muscles ache and strain. You haven't had time to recover from yesterday's work, and you won't have time tomorrow either. You don't entirely recall how you ended up here, but you're here now. You hear a commotion, a flurry of movement as the chain slacks, and you see other workers running in all directions. Demonic soldiers on top of the massive beast charge in all directions, mowing down escapees, shooting others. You hedge your bets and escape, or try to escape, in the chaos. Your muscles ache, but the adrenaline pumps through your veins. Your heart races, and you make a break for it. You weave in and out of others who are fleeing, and the landscape is mostly a red desert, but this embankment could be your ticket out. You cut the corner and ahead of you stands a mighty beast of a creature. A commanding soldier on its back. Different from the rest, two massive horns jut out from either side of their head, one of which is cracked off near the top. Their deep red skin is cracked and worn. You spot a small glow of orange in some of those cracks. A portion of their face looks scarred, like it had been viciously burnt at some point. In their hand, however, is no blaster rifle. They hold a blade. Your blade. The commander doesn't know this yet, but that's not their weapon. That was made for you. It belongs to you. You throw your pickaxe with expert precision, digging into their shoulder as they fall off the now bucking beast. All of the sound dies out around you, except the ominous drums. Nothing in the universe exists except you and this blade. Nothing can keep you apart. You grab it and look around through the chaos. You see a figure standing far away. You can't make out the details, just a shimmer of gold reflecting in the overwhelming sun above. A pain rips through your chest, and you look down. Blood pours out. You've been found. There's no way they're letting you escape with your life. Your head swirls as everything blurs or shifts around you before going completely dark. TJ and Skrank, you see Kivari hit the ground, but without missing a beat, almost in slow motion. You hear, "Ah, for the spike!" as you're both pushed either side as Frath leaps through the air holding the healing syringe that they didn't use in their hand, and they jab it into Kivari's chest. I hear Frath, their head hits Kivari's chest. I hear a heartbeat. Brash, we gotta get out. We need to get our help. Kivari, you're not healed, but you're no longer dying. Now, you have a choice. You can spend 2 resolve points to restore yourself to 1 hit point. You can spend 1 resolve point to just remain unconscious. It's up to you. But you are currently not in immediate danger of outright dying.
And I get 5 resolve points. How often do those regenerate?
On a long rest.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll spend 2. I'm a badass. I'm getting up.
The syringe of the healing serum jabs into your chest like a shock of adrenaline as Frath is like listening. Doof, 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 doof. Your breath comes back. The orange peels back from your veins as you see everyone standing around in the aftermath of the battle. Frath and Brash and Gin kind of like, oh my, her eyes are moving. TJ, Skrank.
Yeah.
give her space. Stand back, everybody. And I get closer.
I call Rick to come over and maybe start.
I'm looking for that sword.
Back.
Yeah. Check her out, boy. We're good with
Yeah, Rick.
this. He actually is trained in medicine.
If you want to roll a
Yeah,
medicine
yes.
check for Rick, yeah.
Yeah. We'll see how my guy does.
Is the sword still in my hand?
Yeah, it's like wherever it hit the ground next to you.
That'd be. That's a 18 on medicine.
18 for Rick. Yeah, Rick's got like the little his LED eyes that we've established turn into those little like not red red X's on their side. Geneva Convention. Yeah, red X's on their side, the international intergalactic symbol for health and medicine. Kivari, Rick does like a quick scan, and TJ, you get it to your device that you can kind of monitor Rick's information with, and Kivari's stabilized, it looks like.
Oh, okay. You can't do that ever again. But she's good.
Yeah. We don't. Okay. We should not. We need to get out of this spaceship with the bones and the big bones and the bigger bones.
Yeah.
We need to get out of here, I think.
Okay.
Wait.
Can we lift?
Do we need to? Is there anything we needed to get from here before we leave?
Well, here's the thing. Something we haven't done yet is you all. Also, listen, Kivari, you're alive and at 1 hit point, by the way. So whatever Kivari wants to do, actually, let's start with that. Whatever Kivari wants to do, as Skrank is like, okay, what are we doing here?
Where can I salvage from around here? This spaceship looks like it's full of a bunch of redundant parts. I get into the paneling.
Kivari just like sits up, sees the syringe in her chest, just yanks it out, drops it to the floor, and just gets up and starts walking for the door.
The shifty teens look at you. Kivari, are you okay?
Just get off this damn ship.
Okay. Brash kind of looks at the other two. I'll take Kivari. I'll guide you through. Frath and Gin, can you take care of the? And they're like, yeah, we got it. Don't worry about it. And Brash and Kivari kind of like walk further on. Kivari kind of trailing behind Brash, and Frath looks at TJ and Skrank. Yeah, they we usually cut through here on like our way to Nier's like hideaway, but this was the first time that anything had popped out or attacked us. It was strange.
How many times have you been through here? And how recently was the last time that you went through here?
Like earlier today.
Oh, wild. I wonder, do you think it was us?
Are you guys cursed?
Do you think it was that... Do you think... I don't know.
I'm not.
Are you sure?
I mean, like, in a spiritual sense, many of us, that's how we found ourselves here. Let me sit you down, buddy. What have you been through in your life? No.
Me? Well...
I don't.
Oh.
Never mind. I don't care.
Okay.
Look, I think
care.
that Starstone probably had something... Yeah, of course TJ does. I think that Starstone probably had something to do with this.
Oh, well...
Right?
We just figured, like, we needed... long story short, we're trying to hijack the communication system on board, which we took out the infosphere, we started pulling things apart, and we figured maybe we could rebuild an infosphere over in Nier's place, and that would give us the edge against Webb. So we just took the last bit that we needed was the Starstone, so...
Okay. I take out a scribbly paper and I'm writing notes. Okay, so... This is what I'm doing. Okay, so you you tried to get the Starstone from here to go rebuild that infosphere
Yes.
over
Yep.
at Nier's place to fight to be better equipped to fight Web. Got it.
Just to kind of extend our range of actually.
Mm-hmm.
We're not like a big team, you know. We're like the main. We're like the main guys on Nier's team. You know.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got it really well equipped.
And
This is good.
Yeah.
You guys are really good.
And Webb's
at what
got
you're
like
doing.
100 plus probably. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like you're like like big fish, small pond kind of situation.
Yeah. We're like
That's the
small
deal.
fish, ocean.
Oh. Over at Web stuff, right? But over at Near stuff, you're like small fish. Pretty honestly, 10-gallon fish tank.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like. Okay, good. Okay, just making sure we're all on the same page.
Yeah.
So I do think that the dead space guys here were mad about the you taking that stone, and that's probably why all this happened. And so I am gonna need you to make it right by fixing our friend. I'm glad you already stabbed her with a needle. That's a good step, honestly.
Yeah,
Stabbing.
you look at
Mm-hmm.
Frath and Gin, who are the Sheeran and the goblin, and both of them are so bloody and so hurt.
Yeah, you did this, and I need you to feel bad about it.
Oh.
Okay? And now I'm gonna say something once. I'm only gonna say it once, okay? Saying I'm sorry is the first step.
I'm sorry.
And then, how can I help?
How can I help?
Okay? Saying I'm sorry is the first
Saying
step.
I'm sorry.
And
is
how can I
first
help?
step. How can I help?
Thank you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's do a quick little roundup. Make sure you don't steal any more stones. Let's just see if there's any good tech on here, and then let's skedaddle. Yeah.
Okay. Do you both stand up? TJ, you hacked the systems on board, which we established, and you have like a full rundown of this entire ship. You know a few things. It was pretty recent that Sprocket told you if you could find some kind of something on board this ship, Sprocket would install it for you. So if you find any kind of equipment, Sprocket will give you the friends and family discount and install it on board the Nebby, which is just information you had, but with your roll, you know that this ship was... Oh my god, excuse me. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
With your roll, you know that this ship was transferring an experimental engine on board. Like the Knights of Galerion had taken some kind of engine. The records show that they didn't always have this, and all of the undead corpse fleet were whispering about the fact that something was stolen. And because again your roll was wild, it was a wild roll. Give me 1 second here to look at the name. They've labeled it as the Uncertainty Engine, is what it's called. Skrank, I'll let you think about that. Skrank, you are very injured also. But
I still have my ego intact, so
yeah.
somehow.
As you're taking
After I
in
absolutely eat shit.
Yeah, as you're taking in your surroundings, you look at the compass, and the red dot is not even within your area. So at least you feel like that thing isn't, whatever that thing is, it's not nearby right now.
Okay.
What is everyone's hit point and stamina points at? Just, I know Kivari is 1. What's everyone else at?
I think stamina. I think TJ's at 4. Health is at 22.
Whoa. Okay, TJ. What's Skrank?
Rick's at 20.
Oh, Rick. Yeah. Sorry.
If anybody, you know.
Yeah, we care about Rick.
My stamina's at a 0.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm. So I got none of that left, and I don't know if you know what that means. And my health is funny because my health is at a 4,
Good.
but like emotionally, is fine.
Emotionally, it's fine.
It's fine.
Great.
Yeah, it's fine emotionally.
That's good. Something we haven't done, which that's what I was mentioning earlier, but we had some other things we needed to cover. Something we just haven't done yet is you guys just finished a big battle. There's a bunch of baddies laying around. We got some loot, baby. We got some loot. We do some loot stuff. So Kivari left. So TJ and Skrank, if
Listen,
either...
she was in hell briefly. She's allowed to go take a sit.
True. Truly in hell.
I can take extra in my cheek pouches for a key.
Right.
Anything that I think he would like, I'm going to pick it up.
Yeah, just empty the cheese from Rick, put Key stuff in it.
Oh, yeah, put key stuff in there.
I'm going to...
Oh, empty the cheese into me.
Into our little chat here. Our little video ninja chat. Shout out Video Ninja. Truly, what would we do without Video Ninja? Not all this, that's for sure. So just from looking around, you get stuff. Because it's impossible to miss all of the little things that all these little dudes have. So enter Video Ninja chat. This is a list. Oh, this didn't format well. I'll do this better. I'll message you on Discord or something.
Okay.
This is a list of things that you just find, which is graphite carbon skin and skitter hide, which are 2 sets of armor. There's 2 tactical dueling swords. There's 2 semi-automatic pistols, each with 36 rounds. There's 1 static arc pistol with a battery. There's 3 survival knives. There's a tactical Shiranai rifle, which is like a sniper rifle with 25 rounds. And one of the giant arms from the bone golem looks like it could be used as a giant war club, so that's also there. That has war club stats. But for you two, if you want both of you to make a perception check, this is going to be like a perception search, basically, to see what else you might be able to spot.
Okay.
Okay, I got a 16 plus my perception, which is 4. That's a 20, baby.
Hey.
I got a 21.
Hey, both of you hit 20.
Hey.
That was my
High five.
threshold for the good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
On the main kind of mage corpse fleet commander that's kind of laying there, you're both kind of like, you both go and gather up all these random bits and bobs from all the other dudes that seems worth taking. A lot of it, there's like a lot of old rusted out armor, old rusted out swords that don't seem like they're going to be very good. They might just, you know, fall apart over time. Basically, it kind of has that
souvenir.
You can take a souvenir for sure. Rusted swords, rusted armor. Definitely, you feel free. You can even take their old dirty rags that they have that are torn up and decayed if you want.
No, that's weird, Justin.
That's
but
a step too
but
far.
rusted sword, that's decor.
I'm just saying. You find there's this very elegant and elaborate brooch. It's got like a dark shine to, like this dark embedded gem, and this silver inlay that's just really beautiful. Seems strange that it's even on this person. They have this like weird folded up kind of strange like disc type thing. It looks like it could be unfolded, but it's folded up right now. There's like this little like cane that kind of has like these, it's like a silver cane covered in like little runes, and every now and then it just like crackles with like a little bit of light and energy. And because you both rolled over 20, there are 2 like little unlabeled vials of something also. That was a brooch that was like a folded up circle thing, a cane that looks probably magic, and 2 vials with unknown substance.
I try to put the cane in my cheek pouch. Like I'm swallowing a sword.
I don't.
It works.
It works.
I think
It
TJ
works.
would probably take
do a good job.
the brooch and the vials. Look pretty interesting.
Yeah. Here's the other thing. With a mysticism check and some time, you can slowly identify these things without like an identify spell, but you can only get 1 chance per day to accomplish that. But it's an option. It's a thing that any character that's trained in mysticism. That's
I'm a
something-
+7.
It's not me.
that's something-
So as I lick everything, and that's how I determine what it is. And I got a 5. So, but +7.
That's a 12.
That's a 12.
The DC for all of these is, let me do some math here, is 18. For those 4 items, 18 each. You can do 1 check per day. Here's some other stuff. If you take time and you sit down, you can actually just act like you rolled a 10, which is called taking 10. And that means you take 10 times the amount of time to sit down and try to do something. Or if you spend however long it takes, 20 times the amount of time to do something, you can just act as if you rolled a 20 on the die. These are only things you can do when things aren't exploding around you, when, you know, stuff is chill and good, mostly, not just knocking on wood, chill and good. But if you take the time, you can definitely sit down and pore over these items. But again, you only get 1 check per item per day, and each check takes the full amount of time. Even if you fail that check, it still takes you amount of time. So if Skrank is looking at 1 item right now, which item is Skrank looking at right now?
Oh, well, I mean, I was deep throating that cane, so I think I was probably
Great.
it was probably the cane that I did it. I was like, this tastes kind of like that cheese that I was eating earlier. It's probably that.
You at least have to wait 24 hours before you can figure that one out again.
Okay, I'll be like, this is a cheesy cane. I'm gonna do the same thing to those things later.
Oh boy. I think TJ wants to take the uncertainty engine to Sprocket.
You can see on these schematics, it's big. It's a big one.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's an
I think
engine. It's
keep
a
the lift
starship
eventually.
engine.
Oh, yeah.
But-
I'll tell him about it then.
Yeah, you know where it is, and you have like direct pathway. Like you have the schematic of the ship, basically, right? Like you can see.
Yeah.
You've got like a 3D model that you've already like put together, and you can kind of plot a little course.
Is it heavier than 10 pounds?
Yes, it's a factor of.
Okay.
I'm sure.
I think the
All right.
item TJ probably would be looking at as well as the brooch.
Yeah, definitely. Is TJ trained in mysticism?
No, he's not. He just
Okay.
thinks it looks really cool.
It does. It's black, it's shiny, casts your reflection perfectly back at you. It's nice. You probably have Sprocket's communication if you wanted to, because you're on board this ship. You could definitely shoot Sprocket like a message,
Yeah, I'll DM him. Yeah.
some info.
Yeah.
What are you saying? What are you saying to Sprocket?
Hey, Sprocket, it's TJ. We met earlier today. So I'm at the ship, and I think there's a really cool engine here that you can put on the going Nebula if you got the muscle and all that. So just message me back whenever you can, man, and talk to you later. TJ out.
You don't get a reply, but Sprocket said they'd be busy, so they had some
Yeah,
stuff they had to
that's
do. You guys are kind of like looking around, Frath and Gain are like, all right, let's we'll take you We'll take you to Nier's place if that's what you want. Just follow us this way. And they start kind of guiding you. Kivari, you and Brash, the human of the three, are just kind of like navigating these strange corridors. You see, like, you're going down like a hallway, obviously on this battleship, and like it looks like you look in, you see this old decrepit like mess hall that's just like torn asunder. It looks like there's a giant hole in the wall. At one time this was like breached, you know, probably most of anything was vented out into space. And walking down, you see another corridor that's just like bunk rooms and stuff like that, and just strange small offices. And Brash is like, yeah, we've been like going through this place for a while now and trying to like gather up anything that looked interesting tech-wise. And yeah.
At some point while they're talking, Kivari will just like sort of like not clothesline him because she's not going for the neck, but like the abdomen, and she'll like abruptly stop him.
Well,
and she'll open her hand and she'll say, "That's Star Shard."
oh, I don't have it.
Don't
TJ.
bullshit me, kid.
No, TJ took it.
When?
Oh, you might have been unconscious. I don't know. TJ did take it. You can check with him.
All right. If you're
You
lying,
can-
I'll rip out your tongue.
You can space app him.
I'm sure I'll catch up soon.
Okay. How you feeling?
Like shit. How are you feeling?
Like shit. Yeah. I did a lot of running. I was trapped on the other side of the doors, and every single place I went was just
Bad.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scary.
You're lucky you have good friends.
Yeah. They're the best friends.
They saved your ass.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we do. You know, we had to survive on the spike when things kind of went haywire down there, and now we're up here, and we just have to do this to get by and hope that someday it'll make a difference, and we'll be happier, and everyone around us will be happier. So, but for now, we just kind of stir up shit for Webb, you know?
Yeah. Noticed.
Break some light bulbs, unscrew some lights. Yeah.
Steal some crates.
We stole a lot of crates, yeah.
Yeah.
We have the schematic for a lot of this stuff, so sometimes they just store stuff in a hangar, and we're like, that floor opens up, and we just take stuff, so.
Do you know, are any of your team, did they pretend to work for Webb for a while?
What do you mean?
Webb said that they're missing some people.
Oh. No, Nier found some of Webb's crew.
And
Yeah.
terminated them, I assume.
Maybe? I think Nier just sent maybe some of them down to the spike. He said he knew some people down that way and wanted to get them off the station. Kind of cover Nier's footsteps kind of deal.
Right. Sure. Well, Webb has something that we need, so
What's that?
a way off and someone who might know something.
Oh, well, I mean, Nier probably could also have a... Nier's a smart guy, good guy. He knows a lot of stuff. He's been doing a lot of work. I mean, what we do is like nothing compared to what Nier's been doing to, you know, kind of push back against Webb, but there's only so much we can all do. Webb's just got an overwhelming force, so whatever edge we can get, we take it, but maybe Nier will have something for you. Something to help.
Those devices that I've seen on people,
Mm-hmm.
don't fuck with those.
No, Nier isn't sure what they are, but we found a crate of them. But it warned us that we shouldn't touch them.
Do you still have that crate?
Yeah, it's in storage.
I think I'd like to see it.
Yeah, I mean, that has to go through Nier. It's dangerous stuff, so... But I'm sure Nier would let you take a look.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Shall we?
Lead the way.
Okay. Starts humming.
Kivari resists the urge to slap the kid up the backside of the head.
You all walk through another just maze of hallways. The battleship itself is pretty straightforward, and you quickly find yourself back in the kind of makeshift side of things where everything is just strange, bizarre tunnels of ships crammed together. It doesn't take too long before you get kind of, you see Brash start to like open doors, like, okay, all right, we're here. A little ways back, Skrank and TJ being led by Frath and Gin, the same way Kivari was led the same path. You're seeing similar things, the kind of breached mess, the bunk rooms, the small little offices and places like that. Frath and Gin are just like, yeah, this place is like so trashed. We've like picked it apart as best we could, but like stuff was so bad here. Some big war or something, I don't know. What?
You don't know a big war happened here?
Probably. Look at this place. What else could do this?
Like, how long ago did you guys find this place?
Oh, we've been here for like 2-3 years, probably.
And it was like this when you left it?
Ish. We've
Or
stolen.
it was like this when you found it?
Yeah, we stole a lot of stuff though. So.
Okay. We're just gonna kind of look at TJ like, what's going? This is weird.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I haven't been back here in a while, so it's just kind of, it's all new to me too. Will we be able to see Nier today, or is he?
Yeah, we should stop by and like every time anyone comes back, we usually stop by medical first. But while that's happening, we'll go have a quick conversation, and then we'll bring you to Nier, just to let him know we don't want to blindside him.
Yeah, I think all of you guys need something.
How did you get out of this?
Bleeding out like that.
You look fine, TJ.
Oh, no, I'm kind of like hurt. Like I may have pulled a little muscle here, but hands kind of.
Yeah,
hurt. But
I'm fine. I'm fine too.
You almost died.
Yeah.
I'm great.
No, we helped you.
Thank you. I don't know what you're talking about.
You were falling out on the ground, Skrank.
I'm using the cane.
Yeah, fully. Yeah.
My captain's okay.
I'm fine.
All right.
Every now and then
I'm doing great.
It hits the ground, and you see the light kind of like trace the floor tiles, and then trace up walls, and other lights kind of like turn on and then crackle out, and then buzz away as you're just like walking. Every other step, it seems like the energy just expands outwards and lights up a random part of the hallway.
Oh shit. Should I not be I mean, as much as I love the show that this is putting on, should we be a little more stealthy than this?
Oh,
I'm gonna psychokinetic hand it.
I don't know. We've had like parties in here, so I don't really know.
You've had parties? Oh, great. Okay, stop.
We've had like full raves. Yeah.
Full raves, and nobody's like, "Hey, what's going on in there? Turn it down."
No, we're
you
too
don't
far
have like
away.
an angry elderly neighbor anywhere that's mad.
No.
No noise complaints.
No, too far away.
Okay. So we're pretty safe down here from anybody that is like hypothetically hunting rat guys.
That's so specific.
Hypothetically.
So specific.
Tell me I'm crazy. Tell me I'm crazy. You don't know
tell
about
me
this
you're
weirdo
crazy.
up there?
No, we don't spend a lot of time out in actual Stazar. We're kind of like hit and run. We kind of go in, take what we can, and get out. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you don't have a lot of like? There's not a face of the company.
That's Near, I guess. Yeah.
This is the face of the company. Okay.
Yeah.
Does Near go up and know the people?
Oh, Near knows the
No.
people, but Near doesn't.
Near knows the people.
Yeah.
All right, got some questions for Near then. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
There's some stuff happening around there. I just keep gesturing.
Okay, let's go.
Just like that. Okay. All right. Oh, while I'm while we're walking through this trash pile after rave bullshit, can I use my blind sense to see if there's any cheese? And if I do get any cheese, can it heal me? Justin, can you put that into the game real quick?
The only cheese you know of is the queso that's in
If I roll a
Rick.
nat 20, if I roll a rat 20, can I get cheese?
You
Can I
have
look
cheese. It's Rick.
Yeah, I need more. We
It's-
emptied the cheese out so that we could shove.
It's not going to heal you.
Justin.
Justin,
Cool.
you're so fake for that. Cheese is definitely healing.
I only rolled a 10 anyway.
See,
Okay.
it's fate.
Cool, dude. It's like you're not even my friend.
No.
I'm gonna spend the rest of the stream just doing this.
Chat has turned on me. There's so much queso in Rick, and you grab Rick queso, Rick branded queso. Yeah, before too long, you all kind of join Kivari. Kivari's kind of like in this again, all of this area is very narrow hallways, and some of the walls look like they've just been kind of put up, and you see some half wall, not even half wall, it's probably 6-7 foot walls, and on the other side are there some bunks and stuff like that. It seems like people just kind of sleep where they can in this strange confined place. But you do turn a corner eventually, and you find this medical room. Things look neater, cleaner for sure. It seems like it's well kept, despite it kind of looking a little bit decrepit in the sense that it's the environment, not that the room hasn't been taken care of, basically. Kivar, you would have been told that this is Rensa's room. Rensa is the physician, the doctor, I suppose, on board for Nir's crew. Rensa kind of takes care of, everything. Any injuries and the like that happen. But Brash told you they were going to go have a chat with Nir just to make sure everything is cool, and then we'll come back and get you after Rensa's been helping everyone out. But all three of you kind of find yourselves in this room. Frath and Gin are okay, well, we're going to go join Brash, but we'll be back. We'll be back in just a little bit to come get you guys.
Sorry, what'd you say the name of the medic was?
Rensa, Rensa.
Okay.
So close.
Okay. Are they in here with us?
Not yet, no. It's
No,
just
okay.
it's just you three.
Rick, my boy.
I assume
sorry,
there's
and
and Rick. You gotta stop forgetting about Rick, Justin. This is
He's
really
the
wild.
crew.
Is there? I assume there's an exam table on here.
Yeah, there's 2 or 3
obviously.
beds, medical beds, basically. And there's a stool with wheels that...
I curl up and go to bed.
Skrank just goes to bed.
I curl up in a pillowcase. Good night.
TJ, Kivari, either of you doing anything in this moment, or?
I'm just sitting down, elbows on my knees, looking at my sword.
It's not activated, I assume, right?
No,
It's just the hilt.
yeah, just the hilt. Yeah.
I'm just gonna clean Rick up a bit. Try to see if I can de-cheese him. That's
Yeah, there's like a medical fact, like, you know, those, Katie, help me out here. The medical suction things, whatever those are called. There's like one of
A
those.
wound vac?
Yeah. Yeah, those.
That's not. I don't think I can.
You're
use
gonna put
that
a wound vac on Rick? Shit. Okay. Yeah.
No,
All right,
I
Skrank
just
wakes
wanted
up.
to clean them out. I didn't want to do
Somebody
all this.
get me some Tegaderm, quick. Gotta place a wound vac. Fuck. Yeah, get some Neosporin. Some
Speosporin.
a Speosporin.
Yeah.
And a spoon spack.
Yep.
Oh, maybe there's honestly, you know, it would probably service Rick better. And I just start. I got it.
No!
You stay over there.
No.
Little rat tongue.
Rick's-
You're like an anteater.
Cool with it. Yeah.
No,
Rick
your
is fine
tail,
with it.
your tail like goes into
my
the.
It's my tail.
Oh no!
Just yeah, it's good. It works.
Sterile
It does
ice
a
Rick.
perfect job.
job.
And Rick is totally clean.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Rensa comes in. Rensa is a Kasatha. They're wearing like a long white, you know, kind of medical lab coat, but it's just draped over their shoulders, just kind of hanging there. Underneath the coat, though, is some kind of traditional medwear that you might be used to. It's a ton. Wow, the notes I wrote, spelling, I don't know what I was doing. It's all bad. They wear like this fold of dark fabrics that kind of wrap around their torso and their arms. You see small kind of pieces of armor, so not like a full set of armor, but just like wrapped into these folds of fabric is the armor itself. But again, the bright white medical coat just kind of draped over their shoulders. In keeping with Kasathian traditions, the lower half of their face is obscured by another wrap of dark fabric. It seems to have like a very elaborate embroidery, kind of looks like shooting stars, sort of. It looks handmade and nice. They kind of like take the wheelie stool and sit down on it and look around at all of you. Taking in the med bay itself, it seems like there's a few supplies, not many. Looks kind of put together to be functional, not pretty, but it seems like they've kept things as best they can. They look around. Right. Hello, I'm Rensa. I heard you're all in pretty rough shape, and that checks out. I can help most of you. I'm sorry the robot canine down here, not really good with inorganic stuff. We have like a workbench somewhere you might be able to repair if anyone's good at that. But otherwise, I'll listen. I'm here to take care of any injuries. Try to help you out as best I can. Patch you up. Listen, we heard you really did us a solid with saving the boys. They're good kids. So thank you.
How long have you been working with Nier?
Oh, a couple of years now. Me and Nier came up from the spike.
And what made you wanna? Were you like here at the beginning when all this started, or what made you wanna, kind of, hang your join teams with him?
Oh no, me and Nier worked together in the spike, and this seemed like the lesser of two evils at the time. We had the massive issue with the family that moved into the spike, started taking over. They had pretty huge deals with like arms companies and the Knights of Galarion. It seems like there's something going on there, but getting out and coming up to Makestation seemed maybe like we could establish something up here, but kind of got out of the pan and into the fire a little bit, so.
Okay. What's it been like trying to, keep how many's in your crew? What's it been like trying to keep all of you guys safe? Are you the only medic, or what's the story there?
Yeah, I am the only medic. We've got a few. We've got about 10, 12. Sometimes people head down to the spike. Sometimes people come up from the spike. We've got like a small, very small team down that way that's keeping an eye on things, trying to take care of stuff as best we can. But yeah, there's a few of us. It's, you know, some days are harder than others. Some days we lose some people. But again, some days we gain some people. So ups and downs. But it's good. It's a good crew. We're just trying to do what we think is right. So,
which is
try to
like
strip power from Webb's iron grip.
Got it. So it really is just like teeny tiny little resistance force, big, you know, electronic spider guy.
Yeah, and even bigger problem in the spike. Honestly, it's just, yeah.
Yeah. So you kind of have gotten like set up camp down here because you can't really get a foothold up in the spike, it sounds like.
Yeah, I mean, it's much more difficult to take them on. Things have been changing and moving. You know, it might be easier with a change to try to get in, but a lot of the family know our faces, so it's tough to make any kind of information, get in with any other crews for like an inside kind of deal, right? It's just, you know, we try.
Yeah. But, uphill battle, it seems like.
Yeah, but hey, we're still here. We're still doing what we can, so, you know. Well, who's first? Looks at Kivari.
Thing.
I feel like Key's been half listening to this and half just like trying to figure out what the fuck just happened with her sword. And so she notices the room kind of go quiet and just sort of looks up.
Rents is just looking at you. Are you ready?
Are we seeing near now?
No, I'm going to patch up all of the bleeding wounds that you have.
Oh, yeah, I mean, like, it's been a day.
Yeah, I hear you. All right, I'm like wheels over to like a cabinet and grabs like their forearms are just like grabbing random things. Like one's holding like a tablet, and the other's like grabbing, you know, their kit and stuff like that. And they just like wheel over to Kivari and like kind of slowly push you down on the bed that's there, and you know, begins treating your wounds. Kind of goes like person by person, but as they're stitching you up, Kivari, they're like, okay, I think how do you okay, that takes care of all of the immediate bleeding. Any broken bones, do you think? Does it hurt to walk? You know, is there anything worse that I should be paying attention to?
Do I have any broken bones?
No, sorry, this is all flavor.
okay, I was just like, I'm trying to yes and here. My ribs hurt. I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Well, let me get you like I'll get you like a brace. Like here, just wear this. As she's like putting on the brace, she's like, oh, I don't know how I missed this. Sorry. Just turn around or sit here. Turn around. Just got a vicious like blaster wound on your back. Sorry. I don't know. Let me patch this up for you and just like start sewing and bandages it up. All right. If it's the ribs, you just got to kind of be careful, right? You just kind of take it easy. Scrolls, scrolls? What's the word?
Wheels?
Wheels. Scrolls make sense in my brain for some reason, and it still does.
Yeah.
Meteor? Wheels over to Skrank. All right. You ready?
Yeah, I'm great. I'm in tip-top shape.
You're not. You're not.
Yeah, okay, fine. Don't tell. But listen, come here and get Renzo real close. Don't tell the other team that. They need to see that I'm the captain, so they kind of need to see
Oh.
me like that I'm good. So,
Got it.
just be like, it's only a flesh wound.
Yeah, well, we're
Yeah,
gonna
but
sew
actually
up
fix
those.
everything.
Yeah, we're gonna sew up those flesh wounds.
Yes.
They do their thing, start stitching up wounds and bandaging you up. They look at TJ and they're like, I think you're kind of good. You just might need to take it easy. You don't seem to be you don't have anything that needs stitching from the looks of it.
No,
so.
he definitely got really hurt. Can't you tell? He's way more hurt than I was, for sure.
This
Fix
guy?
him.
I don't think so.
That guy.
I don't
He's
think so.
definitely got hurt. Here, I'll help you. I take a sewing needle.
Ow!
You need this.
She absolutely doesn't let you do that, but she holds up like a lollipop for you, Skrank.
Thanks.
You were very brave. You did good.
Yeah, I did a good job.
If anyone wishes, this is a short rest, and leaning into the mechanics of Starfinder, you can spend a resolve point on a short rest to recover all of your stamina, but I'll also allow this to recover, because of the bandaging up, your level in hit points. So you can mark a short rest on your character sheet. There should be a short rest button somewhere on Hephaestus, near the top, maybe right, top right. It might look like a bed.
Yeah.
You can restore, I believe, 3. We're at level 3, right? You can restore. Everyone restores 3 hit points thanks to the bandaging. Rensa kind of looks you over. All right, well, you all seem to be, no one seems to be dying today. Great news. But listen, if you want to recover, you gotta take it easy, okay? Look at me, everyone, look at me. If you want to recover, you need to take it easy. If you go out there and start pulling stitches, you're not going to recover, okay?
Yeah, absolutely. I got you.
Okay, great.
That sounds exactly like us. We definitely like to take things easy. We're that kind of team, right, gang?
Yeah, we're going to take it easy because we all need
We're putting
rest.
our feet up.
And relaxing. Yeah, we gotta.
Yeah.
We're gonna go get some noodle bowls.
Yeah,
Ooh,
we can do
noodles.
that. We can give Rick a new paint job.
Yeah.
He is gonna be rank.
All right.
I gotta bathe
Got
him,
that
but yeah.
moldy cheese in him. After we talk to Nier, right?
For
And that'll
sure.
just be a quick, easy conversation that's super cool and chill.
Definitely.
And that'll be easy peasy, and then we'll just go get some noodles, and then we'll just chill.
All right. Well, if
hang.
anything comes up, I'm in this area generally all the time, so someone will know how to find me if you need it. Please just take it easy. It was nice meeting you all. Hopefully, we see you around these parts more. We could use the help.
Yeah. Hey, just in case we don't get a chance to, eat some noodle bowls and chill because there is like an active war going on,
Mm-hmm.
do you have any I don't know, just like little band-aids that we could take?
Give me a diplomacy roll.
Sure.
Skrank.
I'll go with my -1. Yeah, obviously I'll do that. Oh, I got a 6. So that's 5. I fart. And she's like, that's weird.
They hand you, they're like, I don't have a lot here. You can take this. It's like a little, they hand you like a med kit, and what that does is it gives you a bonus to medicine checks when you use it. It's got 1 use.
Oh.
Sorry, listen.
That's perfect.
We're so hurting for, I don't have anything that, we don't have any magical thing, serums and stuff like that to kind of get everyone up and running. Those things are kind of very expensive.
I love it. No, thank you. This
That's
is
the best
honestly
I can do.
really
Sorry.
kind. No, that's really nice, and thank you. That's really kind. Y'all have been very kind to us.
Listen, we try to take care of each other over here, I don't know if you met anyone else out that way. This is a criminal ship, some people aren't going to feel that way about others, but we do what we can.
Yeah, Webb kind of gives it a different vibe. Like, I don't know if you know the guy or anything, but he kind of like rules with an iron fist, you know, that kind of deal. And you guys
Yeah.
seem to, well, I don't know. I don't know near enough, but
No, Nier doesn't rule with an iron fist, I can tell you that much.
okay. Are there any like kind of faux pas that we should avoid in Nier? Just like, doesn't like, you know, nicknames or anything?
Just a serious guy, but I think you all
Serious
seem like
guy.
you'll be fine. I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay. Cool.
All right, well, again, please take it easy, and hopefully I'll see you not in my medical office soon, but around. And
Yeah.
Rensa leaves the room. The benefit of if you guys don't do heavy activity on a long rest, normally you only recover 3 hit points because that's your level. But if you take a long rest at some point in the near future without doing heavy activity, you'll recover double the hit points thanks to the treatment, which will be 6 per long rest, as long as you don't do a lot of bullshit.
Uh-oh.
If you
That
do,
feels like a trap, Justin.
I'm just saying.
Our whole campaign is just bullshit. It's just us bullshitting around.
Oh no.
But okay.
Yeah, that's how that works. But again, you can spend a stamina, or no, you can spend a resolve point to recover all of your stamina at least. So feel free to do that if you haven't done it already. What do we have for resolve points anyway? I know Kivari's getting down there for sure too. Skrank probably none, 0, and TG's probably what, almost full, 4. Nice.
I'm full.
Hell yeah.
And I get so fucked.
Because you almost died. That's how.
Okay. Well, Key fully did die. And she's over there with her goddamn resolve points. Like,
Yeah, but I'm beefy.
Yeah.
yeah, you are beefy.
Key spent points to recover also, so.
Oh, remind me next fight not to get in there.
Maybe just don't jump off things anymore.
In there, yeah.
Respectfully.
I thought, oh, I'm a rat. I'll be fine with this. I was wrong.
Remember when you had grenades?
Yeah, it's weird that I didn't remember that. I have so many. I have grenades and I have grenade proficiency.
Yeah.
And I was like, I should get in there.
You know what I should do? Enter melee.
I should jump off of a floor and then get in there. Fully jump down a
Let
different...
me in there, coach.
I'm ready.
I got it. Tag me in.
Listen, here's the thing. You're making a joke right now, but there fully is a fucking archetype in Starfinder that's a major league coach archetype.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And you get abilities like a huddle and stuff.
Stop.
Oh, motivational speeches?
Yeah.
What?
TTRPGs
That's
are not
so
serious.
Fully major
Oh my
league.
god.
Fully
Okay,
major
team,
league
let's get in there. Let's have a good time.
It's great.
I've
becomes a major league
always
coach.
I've always wanted to have to do, like, you know, the feat in D&D that is, well, isn't that a thing in D&D? A motivational speech? And then you give everybody like plus.
There's like bardic
7.
inspiration. I think you're thinking of
I think
Starstruck Odyssey, which is Star Wars 5e, maybe.
there's definitely something.
Oh
that
no, you're right.
Allie does.
Allie, yeah.
in-
No, you're fully right. I'm sorry, you're fully right.
Yeah, they do it.
Is it
And-
The same
and
thing
it's-
that
and that's
Keyleth
the-
did? Like that speech
Oh
where you get,
yeah. Sorry.
where you get like something.
I was just thinking
Yeah.
of Starstruck because they also do a lot of speeches in Starstruck.
Yeah, they do a lot of speeches there.
That's
That
my
is-
bad.
I don't know.
You're right.
My dream is to be obligated to do a
Uh,
motivational speech.
You're fully right.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Anyway.
the
Inspiring leader, yes. Thank you, Grayson.
the
Yes.
the shifty
Yes.
teens come back into the room. They're like, "Hey, you're all looking." Brash kind of looks at you all. You're all looking better.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yes. Definitively yes.
Great. Are we ready to go meet Nier?
Yeah?
Gang?
Yeah,
Right. Well,
let's go.
follow me.
Okay.
And they lead you out of the medical area and through the corridors, and we're going to take a little break. We're going to take just a little break that we do, tiny and petite, French for break. We'll be our back, everyone. We'll be
Be
our
our
back. We're live.
In the middle.
We're
Damn.
back. We're back, baby. Vroom vroom. Hey, when we left off, you all got patched up in the medical bay of this kind of hidden away area where Nier and crew have set up their base of operations, the resistance against web and such. You met Rensa the Kasatha, who patched you up a little bit, and welcomed you to the area, to the town.
To the area.
They baked
yeah.
you a pie. But yeah, the shifty teens came back to gather you up to bring you in to meet Nier. You spot a lot of citizens kind of sleeping in rooms that are put together with scraps of metal from derelict ships, multiple bunks to like a room. Looks to be some denizens kind of from all over the Pact Worlds, those who couldn't really deal with the family running the spike, most likely, found themselves driven out by Webb's control over the station, and they just kind of wound up back here. A few citizens, you see every now and then someone who looks like they're equipped to handle themselves, and you gather they're probably one of the few that are on Nier's crew running things, but otherwise it just looks like some wayward citizens mostly, right? You pass through some narrow hallways, and eventually you come to like this sizable airlock. Nothing compared to the Knights of Galerion ship that you just moved through, of course, but large nonetheless. The door opens to what looks to be an observation deck of some ship. The large, you see a large hollow sphere kind of hovering in the center of this circular room, above some navigation and scanning equipment. Most of it seems to be not really working. Some of it is. Various seats line kind of this upper area facing dusty screens that haven't been turned on in a decade. Crammed all around, you see various crates and boxes marked from a dozen different suppliers and traders. A clear walkway leads down into the observation area and then kind of back up on the opposite side of the room, where this massive glass window looks out towards Absalom Station and the rest of the Armada. You see the station kind of just like slowly rotating in the distance. The area seems to have once been the helm of some ship, but has been torn apart and repurposed. As you're led down and around the observation area and past the hollow sphere, the kind of blue glow of the hollow sphere casting a light over the area, you go up the steps on the other side towards the window, and you see that the area has been kind of repurposed a bit. There's like this metal table that sits between a few just various chairs and like small little sofa type things. There's like a variety of notes over the table. Just some of them just seem scrawled. Some of them seem like photos. You see some schematics and just a huge variety of things just kind of splayed out. Along with, you see some kind of tracking device on top of the papers, but it doesn't look like it's active or doing anything. Again, photos, seeming with a quick glance, looks like could be just members of Webb's crew, right? Brash kind of like looks at you all, and the three of them kind of like take a seat. You spot a figure with a large black cloak. They're back to you, looking out the window, a hood up over their head, and their hand kind of like outstretched against the glass as they were just kind of like leaning up and taking a look. Then they kind of glance back over their shoulder.
Glad to see you boys are alive.
Yeah, it was, we have them to thank. These are the ones that got us out of there, boss. We wouldn't have been able to get out of that situation. It was scary. It was scary stuff. Like Gin pipes up. Yeah, it was wild. It was skeletons were everywhere. Blasts of fire shooting off. But anyway, this is the crew. TJ is from the Spike. TJ, we used to hang out with TJ all the time. He made us like our drift ball nets. He like fixed those up for us. He was like fixing stuff up all around the Spike for people. It was nice. This is their captain Skrank. This is Kivari. Kivari like saved all of us pretty much. And this is Rick. He's full of cheese currently, apparently. The figure turns to face you all. Covering the top half of their face is a gold mask, tarnished and cracked. Their bright blue, almost silver shining eyes you see peeking out from within. A dark stubble on their chin. You spot like kind of long hair folding out from underneath the hood. Under their cloak, you see their clothing appears to be fairly formal, lush, dark black clothing with kind of elaborate trim to it in gold. These like pendants seated near their neck, matching the kind of gold trim of their cloak. They make a gesture, holding their fist to their chest and bowing their head slightly in your direction.
You have my thanks. I know these three can be a handful, but they've been loyal, steadfast to our situation. Well met, travelers. I am near. You are the most recent troublemakers aboard Makestation, I see. Welcome. Welcome.
I'll put a little image near up on the stream for those listening to the podcast. It's exactly what I described. Made in Hero Forge. Sponsor us.
Hero Forge.
But yeah, you're all sitting there. Near has welcomed you in.
I'll step forward and give a little, kind of like a little bow curtsy. Captain to captain, those are some wily crewmates you got over there. And, rambunctious.
I'm no captain, but thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh. So just like a general leader, like general, or how do you kind of identify? What kind of title have you given?
We don't really
You know what I'm saying.
I think the only person with a title might be the good Dr. Rensa. The rest of us, we just do what we can. I happen to just know a lot of the situation, so a lot of people come to me for guidance.
Okay. So you kind of like, it was more of like a group vote that you were kind of gonna be the leader of what's going on down here?
Nobody really voted, it just happened naturally.
Okay.
But
Some of us are, yeah, okay.
thank you again for rescuing these three here. They mean a lot to us.
Yeah, it seems like you kind of have a tiny, well, not a tiny, but like you've got a limited number of allies, all things considered.
Yeah, we do. Some of them are on the Spike right now, but our forces are divided and not many, and we're fighting a battle on both sides.
When you mean your forces are divided?
I just mean some of us are here on Makestation.
Oh.
Some of us are down in the Spike.
Got it.
I've been keeping a close eye on you. You all seem to have stirred a lot of attention on board. You had a meeting with Webb pretty quickly. I don't know what Webb offered you. I don't have eyes into their office, but I'm sure it was something regarding helping them out, furthering their goals. What is it that you want? What is it that you came here for?
And also, whoever wishes, if you're trained in culture or mysticism, you can give me a check, but the DC is going to be a 20 to get any kind of info that's in my brain right now.
Okay.
And also
I'll do a
my notes.
mysticism check.
I'm trained in
If-
culture.
Yeah, if you're trained, is it filled in green?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm trained.
That means you've
I've got
taken some stats or some ranks or whatever.
15 plus 7. That's a 22
Hey,
in mysticism.
Skrank.
Oh shit. I think by Justice Dice, that's a nat 20.
Nat 20, baby. Oh, I gotta take the ear off the screen.
24 for culture.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's do that again because, bam, the 20. There we go. It was covered by near earlier. A near 20.
Hey.
20.
No, oh my god, you.
What did Key
Near
get?
20. Well, he got a 9.
A 9, great.
Also by Justin's die, thank you.
The Amherst giveth and the Amherst taketh.
Balance.
Balance, yeah. Key, you don't really think of anything except the fact that in that strange, not even dream, in that memory that now exists in your brain of that red desert, when you got shot, there was someone that looked so similar in the distance, but then you hit the ground.
As near?
Well, you saw like a dark visage, gold mask, and then you hit the ground.
Okay.
But that doesn't even seem like a dream. Like, you have those thoughts. You remember how it felt.
Yeah, more like a memory.
More like a memory. For the other two, especially the nat 20, the nat 20 is great. I'll say, Skrank, you have seen someone with a gold mask. Skrank. With your eyes. They were aboard the Vorpal Drifter before it was sliced in two.
Oh, fudge.
They were just on board as a passenger before the ship was
Okay.
attacked. There was a figure with a gold mask.
Okay.
on board. You can go back. You can check the footage. They were there.
Damn. All right, Justin. Okay.
TJ, you've probably stumbled upon some like weird internet conspiracies, basically. With a nat 20,
Oh, no.
you've read a lot about. You went down maybe a rabbit hole one time, a wormhole one time, and read about the acolytes of the void. It's a rumor that these strange figures, people aren't really clear. Like, even with a nat 20, this information is just like, you know, there's no hard facts here. It's just like, this is what people are saying about this situation. They call them the acolytes of the void. They don't know if that's what they call themselves. They don't know if it's multiple people. They don't know if it's one person. But every time there's a significant event that is happening within the Pact Worlds, it seems like one of these people or this person is there to witness it. Nobody knows exactly their motive. No one really... Some people have spoken to them, but they just kind of... they don't really hint at anything in particular. They seem to have strange powers, but it seems inconsistent. You know? But that's what a nat 20 gets you. But yeah, Nier looks you all over.
Why is it that you've found yourself on Makestation? What is your goal? Maybe our goals align.
You're dressed awful nice for someone from the Spike.
I'm dressed how I've always been dressed. This just happens to be my attire. If it makes you feel better, this is all I've got.
It does.
Besides our crew. But in terms of my own personal items, you're seeing it all.
Skrank, I think... give me a perception. This isn't your smell perception, this is just like a normal perception check.
I can't sniff them.
You can't sniff them. I mean, you could if you wanted. Don't let me tell you what to do.
Okay. Okay, I think I would be better if I sniffed him, honestly. Because I did, you know, I need to put these dice away. My problem tonight is that I'm not rolling Amherst dice. I rolled a 2. Listen, I rolled a 2.
That's right.
I
next
don't
to
want to forward
20.
the story along.
Yeah.
It's right next to that 20.
As Key is having this conversation, you're like looking at the table with all the scattered notes, and a lot of it just looks like pure gibberish, honestly.
Yeah, I sit on it.
Yeah, you're
I
sitting
pop
on
a
the
squat.
table. Yeah.
Sit on the table with the notes and get my rat butt on it.
Near just like as you sit on the table, Near reaches and just moves the little tracking device before you sit on it, just like scoots it a
Ooh.
little bit.
Oh, sorry. Were you using that? It looks like it's off. Sorry. I just wanted to be up higher on your eye level, you know?
It isn't working. Or
Oh,
it isn't working any longer.
do you need some help fixing it? You need some help fixing it?
No, the person it was tracking must have left Absalom Station and they're out of range, basically.
Oh,
A member of
okay.
the family, if you're curious.
Of course. Very curious creature. You were tracking like a prominent member of the family, or?
Their second in command, Rook Crowley. Recently on the Spike, things have been changing. They have moved around their operations. They used to be run by Shade Crowley, the mother figurehead of the group, and her son, Rook Crowley. But they've made deals with corporations, and they've moved on upwards to the main deck of Absalom Station. But they've left other family members in control of the Spike.
Does that movement make you nervous?
It does. Very nervous.
It seems like the family hasn't really been servicing the people of certainly Makestation. Seems like not the Spike either.
They serve their own purpose. They rolled in with a force that the Spike just wasn't ready to handle at the time.
Yeah.
They took advantage of the people that lived there. Those who are down on their luck. Those who have faced hardship, and it shows. And they forced their hand. Submit or leave. Or worse, die.
And you're doing all this, the fighting against Webb, the tracking of the family, from altruism.
I am tired of watching good people suffer.
What do you know about Life Innovations?
That they're up to something, on board, certainly. I don't know if you've been around Makestation often, but there are people with biomodifications walking around that are their devices. We've got some in store, but I'm not as I'm not good with tinkering or pulling apart electronics, I guess.
You have some of them here?
We have a small shipment in our locked away, far from being a danger to anybody.
Is that what you stole from Webb?
Well, some of the stuff we stole, a lot of it's food, water, supplies to keep us going.
We'd love to see that if...
Yeah. Perhaps we could be of service. Look, honestly, we were just passing through. Kind of stumbled into Webb's lap, honestly. By
Right.
chance.
Right.
Yeah. But, seems like he's maybe an agent of chaos. And that green goo gives me the heebie-jeebies. So if you would like for us to take a look at it, TJ and I are both pretty skilled. And Key is a great cheerleader for us when we have to do. Obviously, can't you tell?
Well, we do have this small shipment, like I mentioned. We have bigger issues that are arising related to Life Innovations and Webb. I've got it on good authority that Webb is in bed with Life Innovations, and they are moving goods to the Spike. They're ramping up whatever operation they happen to be running right now, and in exactly 47 hours, there will be a ship docking in Webb's private dock. They will load equipment onto that ship, and it will travel to the Spike, where no doubt, whatever the two, them being Life Innovations and Webb, they will carry out the next phase of this plan. The unfortunate thing is we haven't reached step one of their plan to figure out what exactly these devices are accomplishing. I would welcome your help. I can show you these devices. And maybe as aid, you could help us stop that shipment. Or, better yet, follow that shipment closely and figure out exactly where it's heading. Either way, in 47 hours, there will be a ship docking, and they will be moving goods. Whether you want to stop them then, or gain access aboard the ship and travel with it, that's up to you. Unfortunately, I don't want to risk a fight against that many people with my already injured team.
Yeah, your
And we're like,
there would be
we're
fucked.
yeah, we're like strong as hell, but we're like so tired right now is the thing.
Yeah. I got it. They
47
gave it
hours.
their all.
You could rest up a little bit. You got Rensa. She could patch you guys up.
We got like chores and stuff we gotta do too, right? We gotta like clean up a little bit.
I don't think using the children for cannon fodder is maybe the best idea.
I
Okay,
agree.
that's fair. But also, it seems like we might need some backup if this is that big of a,
Well-
operation.
Well,
Webb-
sorry. Yes.
Webb sent us to find their missing shipments.
I'm not surprised.
If we return with something, we might be able to be security detail for them.
That could work out for us.
Maybe Skrank can booby trap what you have so that they can't use them. Because Life Innovations is not to be trusted. Whatever they have planned is bad.
Most certainly. We
How?
don't have access to an infosphere currently. Otherwise, we would have more updates on things that are happening outside of this area. Communication
Is that why you fuckers took the star shard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you have
Of course we did.
you have that that starstone. So can't you put it into
TJ has
the
it.
infosphere?
TJ has it. We told you this. TJ. Kivari, we told you. I told you at least. TJ has it.
Okay. Put the thing into the thing.
TJ, can you show Kivari? Kivari's gonna punch me if you don't show her.
Yeah. I kept it just in case.
All right.
Kivari might still punch you, just for the record.
You
She's
see
probably
Nier-
still mad
Fucking-
about that cheerleader comment that I made earlier.
Nier's head
She's
definitely
gonna take
like
it out on somebody.
Nier's head like turns towards TJ, and you see like a kind of like a glint as he looks in your direction.
Those are powerful artifacts. Do you know much about starstones?
I don't think TJ will know. Would TJ know?
You can do a mysticism or a
Ooh.
culture check, probably also appropriate.
I might.
We'll say
I'm gonna do
Yeah.
a mysticism.
like an 18 will get you some pretty good info, but like a 15.
Sure.
I got a 15 plus 7. I got a 22.
I got an
22.
11 for TJ.
Okay,
Uh,
so I'm gonna go. I know what a starstone is, but for these people, you can explain.
Yes. Well, the original starstone fell on a planet named Galarion. That planet no longer exists. Where that planet used to be is Absalom Station. I'm sure you all know about the gap. There's 100 years where all information was lost or has become untrustworthy. But information exists from before that time. The Starstone fell as a meteor, impacting Galarion. The effects of it seemed to create around it, out of nothing. It formed a labyrinth, near impossible to get through. Many have tried, but only one had succeeded. Iomade, the god. They were a human who made it through the labyrinth, and because of that, ascended to godhood. The Starstone now rests deep within the spike of Absalom Station. It is what powers the station, but the labyrinth it has formed now is the spike itself. The closer you get, the more dangerous it becomes. They have found slivers and broke them into smaller pieces. Abadar Corporation turned them into long-range communication. Others turned them into beacons for starship travel. Either way, what you're holding is dangerous, powerful, but in the right hands can be used for good.
Do you think that's, I mean, it sounds like if there's one thing Webb and the family are after, it's more power, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Got it.
Okay, so
But-
we.
TJ, was it?
Yeah.
I'm not sure of your intention with that Starstone, but you'd be doing us a great benefit if you could repair our holosphere. And with that, you would all also have access to Infosphere's information. Otherwise, you're the one in possession. You call the shots.
Oh. Oh, okay. I do want to help you, but I think me and the rest of the team do have some things we want as well, if you can help us. I know Key wants stuff with the life innovations.
Yes.
And I want to know if you have anything on Dagox 4.
I do.
I'm looking for a few people, and just want to make sure they're okay.
Dagox 4 is a very difficult place to get information out of. But, time to time, a guard will slip up. I could find information for you, if there's specifics. It's almost easier to commit something against corporations.
My voice, my thing is going weird.
I just thought it was the part of it.
Almost easier to... Nope.
It's almost... Oh, that's my microphone doing that. No! Sorry, we were having a bunch of tech issues, and this is just a part of it. I'm so sorry if you're listening.
Justin, just give me all the information and I'll see it.
We are the DMs now.
Space mutiny! It's mutiny!
We are going to go to BRB for 2 seconds because I just need to close and reopen something, so BRB.
Okay.
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 We're back. Hello. Sorry about that. Just a quick little listen. If you're listening to the podcast, that was like no time at all. It passed. We were talking about Dagox 4. Nier looks at you.
It's almost easier to commit a heinous crime against a corporation and get yourself into Dagox 4. There are other ways to acquire entry that isn't exactly that. It's rumored that in some location there's a portal that leads to the very center of Dagox 4, deep underground. Dagox 4 is a prison planet, not just a station. There's a station that floats outside of Dagox 4 in a slow orbit, monitoring all transmissions on the planet. It is the only way down to the surface and the only way out. There are rumors that people who lose certain events on the planet Eox during some of their game shows are sent to Dagox 4, but we have not had a confirmation of that. Otherwise, I could put out some feelers, ask some people, and see if we can get very specific information from you.
Yeah, I'm looking for Max. I don't know if Max, Nettles, and Bick. I'm looking out for it. Those three.
We missed them. They were like really cool people near. They were like so cool and good. They like stood up for everybody. TJ, give me a sense motive check.
Oh, okay. All right. That is a 10.
A 10?
Yeah.
There's like a glint when you start like listing off names, but just could have been a passing look as you were kind of listing things out.
I will do my best to find some information. I can't make a promise. Again, it's very difficult to get information in and out of that planet. The weakest point of Dagox 4 are the people themselves. The security, the infrastructure. Otherwise, stumble upon that portal, figure out what's going on Eox, you can find yourself passage. But I will try my best to get that information.
Okay. Captain, do you want me to make them the infosphere? Or how do you want to play this?
That shard can be used to modify a lot of really powerful technology. Yeah?
Yes.
Would it be better for us to hold the shard and see if we can't use it to somehow alter Webb and the family's plans?
Utilizing a starstone outside of technology that already exists to utilize it may introduce unexpected results. It may not work how you want it to work. It may not always work the same way. The Abadar Corporation has specifically tuned machinery that we've acquired from an infosphere that taps into long-range communication using the Starstone, but they have spent decades developing that.
Go ahead.
You could attempt to use it somehow, but the results will be unpredictable.
Yeah. So unpredictable that it could, I don't know, tear a hole in the fabric of space? Maybe in, between, two halves of a ship?
Potentially. I don't know if a sliver would have that much power, but it could certainly harm you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think we put it in the infosphere. Or we put it in the holosphere.
Okay. So long as we can take a look at the life innovation stuff.
Can I do a sense motive check on this guy? Okay.
I'm currently stuck in this voice because I had to restart something.
It's okay.
I got a 6. I wiggle my butt all over the table.
There's some
nice.
sensitive documents there, please.
Oh,
Actually,
sorry,
if you don't mind just moving off of the table.
Yeah, but okay.
Thank you.
Oh, yep. Okay.
Great.
No.
I can lead you to our lockup storage if you wish to investigate the life innovations.
Yeah, why don't? Do we want, Key and I to go to the Life Innovations green goo? And maybe TJ can start knocking on that holosphere?
Yeah, I mean, Odyssey 9 also needs info
yeah?
as well. Yeah.
Whatever you wish.
We could divide and conquer. Yeah.
You have a ship, yes?
Yeah.
Would you like us to arrange for it to be moved to our private docks, hidden back here?
We're getting some work done currently.
Understood.
Maybe after that's done, you can move it.
Of course. Alright. Follow me. Those who are following.
Mm-hmm.
And
Just stay here.
TJ, you pluck away at the holosphere, turning it into an infosphere, basically. This was like a ship's sensor bay, but the shifty teens have, taken a lot of equipment and started piecing stuff together a little bit. If you want to take a long time to try to do this, you can just take 20 on this roll.
Okay.
But this will be the rest of this day for you. That'll be TJ is working at the infosphere, trying to get it completed. And if you, let's say if you don't spend the rest of the day, it'll be like the amount of time left over, like the next day, you'll have to still spend that amount of time. Like you'll have to split up that time basically, right?
Yeah.
In order to get it done.
I think TJ will take the 20 and get it done today.
Hell yeah. So what's your bonus to computers again? 11 or something?
Computers is 11, yeah.
Hell yeah. So taking 20 treats it as if you rolled a 20 but not a natural 20. So we just take 20, we add your total, brain instantly forgot. 11 was it?
11.
31 is that roll total for TJ. TJ, what does it look like as you're like dialed in, like you know exactly what to do, but it's going to take a long time, but you're in the zone for piecing this together. What does that look like for TJ?
I think you see Rick beside him, like his top is like open to like a little toolkit, and his ears are currently just like blasting music as TJ is going around fixing wires, putting them together, taking the stuff the shifty teens have done and like just making it better. Like
two of them are there
seeing the
helping
patchwork. Yeah, he's like giving orders, directing like, hey, put this here, plug this in.
Okay.
Ground yourself. Don't shock yourself, please. We gotta be careful with this thing. Yeah.
Okay. I put this in over here, but is this right or is this wrong? What is this?
No, you flip it and then you plug it in.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Because it just looked like it fit,
Oh, no, that's not. Yeah, get you guys some books. It's fine.
I think this is redundant.
No, we don't use that word here.
Incredible. Yeah, the two of the shifty teens, let's say Brash and Frath, are there with you, and Gin went with Nier and Kivari and Skrank. You kind of walk in sort of down like this other side door that's meant to go somewhere else from this makeshift kind of observation deck. Probably would have been, some kind of hallway or elevator of some sort on the normal ship, but now it's just leads to a storage room, basically. The Nier opens the door, and inside is completely kind of like just a cube room, and in the center is one small crate, Life Innovations, with a green leaf logo on the side, which is their kind of iconic logo for them.
Here it is, the Life Innovations crate. You'll find the biomods inside. What you want to do with that is up to you.
That's great. Do you want to find some redundancies?
Absolutely.
Again, I'll give you the same thing. If Skrank wants to take their time and really spend a lot of time doing this carefully, you can take 20. If you want to spend, again, 10 times the amount of time to quickly go through things, you can treat it as if you rolled a 10. Otherwise, you can just roll and see where that gets you. But again, the guaranteed 10 and 20, that just is you taking more time to do things, basically.
Mm-hmm. Is this gonna also be like, what kind of check is this gonna be? Is this gonna be like a life science check? Or like a physical science check?
I think this will be actually more of an engineering, because this is very technological. This is like a physical device that's been crafted, right? If Kivari wants, Kivari can try to roll and get a 10 on that same check and then aid you. But Kivari, you don't have to.
I can also.
I can certainly try. I got a +0. But I can see. I can try. Would you like me to try?
It's up to you two.
Go team.
All I'm saying is that if it's a physical object, might be a physical science check. I don't know, Justin. You tell me.
Physical science is more of like physics, right?
What about like piloting? Or maybe stealth? That could be cool.
I'll take my time. I'll take my time. I'll take the 20.
Yeah. Brain science or rocket surgery. Yeah.
Also spending the rest of this day basically to work on figuring out what's going on with these biomods, right? Is Kivari sticking around to help Skrank, or what's Kivari doing?
Ki would like to have a side conversation with Nier, but she's not going to go too far from Skrank.
Yeah, just like, Nier is still kind of in the room kicking around for a little bit.
Yes, what can I help you with?
How much experience do you have of possibly finding a prisoner of Webb's?
Webb has a lockup outside of their club where they usually have people. Why do you ask?
See, we had this really fucking annoying guy.
Archard, yes.
I'm sorry?
Archard. Garfield.
Like fucking Chard?
Chard Archard, yes. Archard Garfield. We have evidence that he was traveling with you.
Oh, okay.
That's why we know.
Yeah, okay. Just unexpected. Yeah, so I was sort of thinking, and I realized that fucker might know something important about me.
Right.
And I'd like to talk to them before Webb possibly strings them up. I don't know their intentions towards him, but...
Well, 2 of Chard's crew had formerly worked with us. I'm not sure if they would be any benefit.
Wait. Okay. Who?
Oz and Bonnie.
Yep. Yeah, they're super dead.
Oh. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
They worked with us in the Spike years back.
Okay. And you don't recognize me.
You? Should I?
Yeah. I don't know, should you?
I don't.
Do I get the sense that he's telling the truth?
You can do a sense motive.
I would love to. No, fuck you. Fucking Justin.
What?
Your dice.
What?
It's an 8.
An 8? Here's what
I don't
I'll
want
do.
me to know anything.
I'll roll, just for the sake of it, I'm going to roll just like a... oh, that opened in a new tab. I'm going to roll just like a... Let's say a diplomacy... Yeah, sure. Let's go just like a diplomacy check. you want me to tell you what they got?
It's probably like 27 or
It was
something.
29, yeah.
Yeah, my life is a joke.
Truly
Someday
rolled.
Kivari will roll well.
They
and it's
rolled
over
well,
for all you
and they have a
nerds.
massive diplomacy bonus.
Great.
I mean,
Yeah,
they're...
terrifying harbingers of the end of the day.
Yeah.
That's fine. Great.
Yeah, they seem like they're on the up and up. Straight shooting.
I'm sorry, I don't
Wow.
recognize you. I'm not sure. Are you a pirate crew?
Nope.
I know Skrank over here is a wanted pirate.
Yeah. I ran with the Amber Crowns
Ah,
a time.
I understand.
But do you know them?
Not personally. I know of them.
If you're looking to fuck up Life Innovations shit, might be worth extending an olive branch. Olive branch.
Right. Good to know. If we
So you don't.
cross paths, I'll have to have that conversation.
Yeah. Well, you might cross paths sooner than you think. So you have no way of possibly, or even giving me knowledge of how to get to that holding cell area.
Well, if you've been to Webb's bar, and you've already inspected their storages, you've already been there.
Yeah, but your shitty little teens, they managed to get in.
They could probably guide you through the various ventilation systems.
They're a lot smaller than I am.
True.
Well, perhaps we put a pin in that to see if gizmos and gadgets can figure out what they're doing here.
Yes. I'm going to return, take care of some matters I'm dealing with. You're free to work on this here. The rest of the area is open. Wherever you wish to go, you're welcome. If you need to sleep, there may be some empty bunks around. It may be more comfortable to return and sleep on your ship. That's up to you. All I ask is that we have an agreement and a promise that you don't give away our location to Webb. Otherwise, you're putting the lives of everyone that trusts us to keep them safe at risk.
We're not about to bring Webb into here.
I appreciate it. It was good meeting you. Skrank, good luck. I'm going to return. I'll just be outside in the observation area if anything arises.
And they leave. Anything Skrank and Kivari are doing in the moment?
I feel like Key is mostly just hovering over Skrank's shoulder as they probably move way too quickly for Key to even be able to really see what they're up to.
Yeah.
But dodging a few things, Key will just sort of say, "You realize that we want to maybe bring this back to them." So,
Yeah. I'll put it back together.
okay.
I'll put it.
Skrank, the case that you are, you open it up and you see it is just, it's kind of like a holding case for...
I open it up with my teeth.
Great.
Continue.
But yeah, you open it up and it seems like it's like a holding case for transporting the biomod, so everything is kind of slotted in nicely into like the fitted foam basically of this crate. The devices themselves are what you've seen already. They're these kind of like glass looking tubes, probably glass, with like encased in this device with these leads that are meant to provide some kind of airflow or maybe some medication that hooks up underneath the creature's, wherever they might breathe from, usually the nose for most species. But it seems like it affixes to the back of the neck. You see like these like little injector or like, you know, spikes along the inside of this device that mount to the back of a neck, more or less. But that's basically, and inside the glass area is this like green goo looking stuff. If you want to do, both of you can do this, like a perception check if you want.
Let's sniff it.
Sniffing probably, it's encased, like you
Sorry,
are.
it's the scientific method, so I waft it.
You are smelling things, and it just smells like it's sealed. You know what I mean? Like you're not.
Honestly, I kind of, when I was cleaning Rick out, I kind of got like, I accidentally got some queso like right here, so it's like everything kind of smells like cheese. It's wild. I'm hungry. Are you hungry?
You are getting the most out of your sniffer, but it's just not really
getting the most out of your sniffer.
telling you much of anything particular, is what I'm.
What's the check that we're rolling? Oh well, I mean, I guess I already.
Perception. You could roll.
Oh, okay.
Is that what I said?
Okay.
I
rolled a
10.
16. I've got a 4, a plus 4.
A 16 and a plus 4 is great. Skrank, with a 16.
I bite it.
You bite the glass. Perfect.
I bite the glass. Ow, that's glass.
You see something inside of the vial. The green moves without you doing anything.
Is it magnetic? Knock, knock, knock.
When you knock on it, you see something inside moves like sporadically. It's just all green goo, but you feel it even, like the vibration of something moving.
No! I catch it again. That's weird. It's like got a mind of its own. It's like a thing that it's like one of those fluids that does whatever it wants to do. One of those guys.
Did I ever see any fluids like this before?
You saw when the encampment was being attacked, there was that giant, strange spider creature that came out of the jungle randomly. But on it did have strange brains encased in green fluid.
In that, yeah. Skrank, be careful with that.
There's no brains inside of this, but
I've seen that fluid before. I'm not a scientist, but maybe it might be some sort of a catalyst for mutations or strange evolutions, maybe.
You think it's like a enhancing fluid thing?
I think that's optimistic.
Okay.
I think
Enhancing in a bad way.
Yeah, they see Life Innovations. They're not terribly concerned with ethics and proper channels, all that sort of stuff. They're a little bit more of the mad scientist variety.
Do you think there's any kind of like mind control going on with this?
I don't know about mind control, but I do think that what better place to host a mass experiment than a part of the station that nobody gives a fuck about.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh, I hate that. I hate taking advantage of disenfranchised people. Oh, this sucks.
Yeah, it's masquerading malice as medicine.
We're gonna have to do something about. We're gonna actually have to. Okay.
And there are
okay.
6 in here, just to put that out there. Just like 6 in total.
I'm gonna cast life bubble on Key and I.
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna chuck it at the wall and see if I can break it. Yeah?
Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just glass. It would be very difficult not to break it, honestly.
Roll a natural one, it pings off, bounces, hits me in the forehead, I die.
What is life bubble? Can you read out life bubble?
Sure.
Just for the folks
sure.
at home.
I surround the target creature with a constant and movable 1-inch shell of tolerable living conditions customized for each creature. Shell enables the targets to breathe freely, including corrosive, thick, thin, and toxic atmospheres, as well as underwater or in a vacuum. It also makes the target immune to harmful gases and vapors, including inhaled diseases and poisons, as well as spells with a harmful gaseous effect. In addition, the shell protects targets from extreme temperatures without having to attempt fortitude saving throws. It doesn't provide protection from energy damage, negative or positive energy, or radiation. It also doesn't provide the ability to see in conditions with poor visibility. It doesn't, to see in conditions with poor visibility.
Got it.
Or to move underwater.
Right. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Incredible. Yeah, life bubble, super handy, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I want both of you to give me a reflex saving throw, and I just want to know what the results are.
Fuck, sorry.
So casual.
Sorry.
We both have 3 hit points and a dream.
So
This is what happens when TJ doesn't come along
please
to
tell
stop this stupidity. Oh my god.
Did Skrank spend a resolve point to get back full stamina points? Or... Okay, so at least we have stamina points.
At least you have
That's
stamina.
not
I got
better.
Yeah, I got stamina points.
TJ's gonna come back and be like, why is the crew dead?
Hey! Thanks,
Okay.
Justin.
I got
It was a
freaking
near 20. Not an
brash
nat 20, but it was
now.
near
Oh.
20.
Hell yeah.
And that was a reflex saving throw?
Yeah.
I got a 16.
Okay.
I got a 26.
26. Incredible.
They might live.
The vial smashes against the wall, shattering everywhere. The green glob, 1 second here. Just doing nothing. The green, the biomod smashes against the wall. The green ooze falls and splashes on the ground in like a gross, like, and then you see it form itself upright into this strange little globule creature as it rockets at Skrank. I need Skrank to give me a fortitude saving throw. Kivari, you see this rocket and you just kind of like back out of the way with the higher of the two rolls.
Cool.
Okay. I don't wanna. Just actually don't wanna anymore. I got a 4, and then I got a +3. I had a plan. I just didn't see it. I had a plan. I was gonna cast Life Bubble and then Psychokinetic Hand it, but
you cast Life Bubble and then threw a vial? We're just going through the motion here.
Fine. Fuck you. Okay. All right. Well, it's a 7 in total. So
this, as it rockets towards you, it latches onto your face. Not a gaseous effect, as it starts to push its way into your mouth and your nose, dividing in between and going in through your body. And that's where we're going to end this session of the Vast.
This is fine. This is fine.
Hey, how else were we supposed to figure out what it was gonna do?
How
This is
else?
science.
How else? It wasn't gonna happen any other way. We needed to know.
I'm very obsessed with the session starting with Kivari in Mortal Danger, and now we've just do-si-doed that to Skrank.
Yeah.
I love that you're
Next
like.
time it's TJ's.
I love the thought process of like, I wonder, like, this seems like this thing is alive, and like, oh, do you think it like can like has some kind of like mind control? Let's break it open.
Yeah, after Kivari says, like, hey, maybe we shouldn't fuck with this, and then Skrank's like, but what if?
But what if?
What if I fuck?
An alternative. I just
Have you
think
considered the scientific method?
it's a really effective method of exploration, and who knows, I might get superpowers.
Yeah.
We're fast tracking. You also become an evolutionist, and then
I'm an
we
evolutionist
just
now.
hold hands into the sunset.
I grow biceps that are bigger
Yeah.
than my head.
Incredible.
Okay.
Who knows what's going to become of this, but currently Skrank has a strange ooze creature crawling its way into its nose and mouth, into their nose and mouth. Truly, what will become of it? Hey, friends, what a session. We got off to a bit of a rocky start with my tech issues, but, we made it. Only one tech issue, and we solved it. Hey, in reverse order of what we did earlier, if you want to tell everyone where they can find you, starting with special guest Beth.
It's me. I'm still here. You can find me at Camilla Kip on Instagram and Blue Sky, and often harassing Ben in his chat or Justin in his.
It's true. Hell yeah. Katie.
I'm here and I'm making good choices. 100% of the time. And that choice includes not having a Blue Sky or any other social media. Honestly, I don't have it. If you want to find me, you can't. You can't.
True. Oh.
You can't.
Find Katie throwing things at the wall.
I'll be throwing things at a wall.
I forgot I had commands for this. Hell yeah. You can't find Katie anywhere. Page them, I guess. And
Page me. It still works. It's still the same page number.
And I put a link to Beth's amazing art, Instagram.com/Camilla Kip with 2 P's. Check it out. And Ben.
Hey, I'm Ben. When I'm not stressed out here, you can find me on twitch.tv/Ben Odinson, where I play games every Monday, Wednesday, and 2 times on Friday. I'm gonna go think about what just happened. Yeah. Because TJ got out of one stressful situation, now we're just in another that he doesn't know.
TJ doesn't even know. TJ's having a great time
TJ's
bonding
fine.
with the 2 nerds.
Oh my
TJ's
God.
TJ, 2 nerds and a big computer, and he's
Yeah.
like vibing.
Yeah.
And then it's just gonna be the community just coming
Yeah.
in with like food, like, hey guys, I got noodles, and what the hell happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Kivari is punching ooze out of Skrank.
Just
Oh
punch
my God.
Skrank in the face like
Yeah.
the ooze.
And just little
Yeah.
bits of ooze.
This is how the ooze comes out.
It's alright, I'll get it. Don't worry.
Gotta page
And I
the
feel
doctor.
I disappointed Ben, and I fulfilled Kivari's wish, honestly.
It's true. It's true. She was itching for a fight.
Desperate to punch. Desperate to punch.
You just got told not to rip your stitches, and then they're just gone. And
It's true. It's true. Don't rip your stitches. Incredible. And hey, I'm here too. I didn't introduce myself at all earlier. I'm Justin Crane, the Space GM, Space Keeper of the Vast. I play Wyatt the Warlock over on right here on Silvistead. our
Over on here.
other series, which also is returning next week. We had some illness, so we couldn't stream last week or even the week before, I think. Hopefully we're back. Hopefully that's everyone's feeling better and we're good to go with it. We're about to get into some spicy combat. I made a big map in Tailspire for the next Silvistead combat, and I'm stoked for it. I've also made a fucking huge map for the end of this arc that we're on right now. We'll see what happens there, because I'm very interested with the choices you've made tonight, honestly.
If we'll even get there.
We're not going to get there.
So
It's not going to be a map reveal.
We're gonna have to break out a new character, two new characters.
I look forward to the new crew.
Episode 5 out of 6. It's just TJ standing.
TJ alone. That's
So
what it's
good.
called.
Listen, that's fine.
Just TJ. It turns into the TJ and Rick show. I don't know. It's fine.
It's two dudes vibing.
Just
Good
two
dudes.
Vibing.
Buddy
vibing,
cop.
vibing.
Buddy cops, yeah. Hell yeah. Some very interesting choices, but like short-term interesting choices, and then long-term also some interesting choices that you made tonight. Interested to see where it all goes with how you're going to kind of now weave back in with web. What's going to happen
The
there?
tangled web we weave.
The entangled web you all weave.
One thing's for sure, we all want to fuck him.
Everyone's thirsty for web.
No, I'm marrying him. I'm not.
Right.
Right. Whatever you said.
We all know sex
We all know.
marriage.
Oh no. Virgins.
Anyway, on that note, hey, thank you all so much for watching. Hey, shout out to our lovely supporters who keep the No Fame lights glowing. We've got, and listen, you can head over to our Discord. I've got a command for that, I'm sure. Discord. There it is. That's a link for it. Wow. Thanks, Big Dale Bot 6969. You can head over to, I want to say, oh, that might not work anymore. I just changed a lot of our information. I redesigned our website, nofame.ca. You can definitely find a link at nofame.ca, without a doubt. But hey, if you support the show here on Twitch, head over to our Discord. You get access to supporter channels, and within those supporter channels is the supporter shout out forum. Wow. We have first up Retson, It's Embarrassing, I Have Nunchucks, and Rooney Runes, hashtag Awooify Your Life. Thank you so much to not only them, but everyone who supports us. If you want a shout out, just head over to our Discord, support the show, and get a shout out. Hell yeah. Ass Watermelon has been added in to the throw command. We're going to raid over to Abbey Road 2, always streaming on Thursday nights, as it seems. So this has been the new normal for us over here. So thanks for watching, everyone. If you're in chat, if you're listening to the podcast later, thanks so much for tuning in. Maybe drop us like a 5-star review. Why not? Why not do it? Just do it. It helps us
Do
be
it, you
more
won't.
seen on the internet and this lovely series with these lovely faces. And in fact, just rate all the podcasts you like 5 stars, because we live in
Yeah.
a society where if it's not 5 stars, it just gets dropped, basically.
It ain't shit, honestly, if it's not 5 stars. Oh my god, it'd be so weird if everybody just like rated our podcast 5 stars. It'd be
So
like
weird.
totally wild.
It'd
That'd
be
be
so-
so
That'd be
funny.
It'd be so weird. It'd be so strange.
Totally
It'd be
weird.
cool, though.
I mean,
Yes.
I don't know.
It'd be really cool.
Very quirky.
Anyway, thanks for watching.
Yeah, totally random.
It looks like, is that Hades? I think I see Hades being played
Hades. Yeah.
over at Abbey Road 2. So stick around for the
Hades
raid.
never
Thank you all for
go.
watching, and we will see you soon, travelers.
Bye, travelers.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.